What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Zebec today, ZBCN. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here, and let's get into it. Okay, here we are. It's the 19th day of January, and we're sitting here at about $0.0316 with roughly 7 hours and 40 minutes left in the day. We've pulled back all the way down to about 0.003, and we can go lower. I don't know if we do go lower, but we can go lower. If we were to go lower, the 382 at 0.0299 is waiting for us, and we could even wick a little bit below there. Should we wick below there, I think we're okay. I think we're fine, right? Even if we go lower than that, I think that we're fine. I'm not in any kind of concern with that, but it's completely possible that that was the low and that we do move up from here. I mean, we had a quick little shakeout to the downside, back tested prior resistance here, and now we're moving back up. I think that's exactly what's happening. So let's look at the short-term stuff, and then we'll get on with our bad selves from there. Again, hit that like button if you haven't. Here we are. So looking at this on the 1 hour time frame, it is a long weekend this week, right? Today's MLK Junior Day, and the banks are closed, the stock market's closed, and because of that, there's low volume, less liquidity. It might be easier to see movements like this for that exact reason. We're kind of Bart-like in this whole area, right? It's the weekend, you barred down and then came up, right? And it's still the weekend, and we barred it down here. It's still the weekend now, technically, because it's a long weekend. Might we Bart back up? I mean, it's Bart City over here, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's what happened. If we go lower, again, even if we see a slightly lower low than this, I'm not scared. I'm not concerned. There's no worries there on my behalf. I would think that if we go below this low, it would be an insignificant amount lower, and we will still come back up shortly thereafter. 1 hour time frame, looking at the RSI, very, very bearish. We're getting lower lows, lower highs, rejecting the overbought zone. You didn't really get into the oversold zone then either, to be fair, but still lower highs, rejecting the 50, not a good sign. Rejecting the 50, finding support at the 40. There's some good and some bad, but overall you're in a bearish posturing, so I don't know if I'm seeing it on the RSI that we're moving up right now. Maybe, but it does look bearish overall. The stochastics could get tied up here and come back down to the oversold zone. The MACD is still bearish overall, so I'm not really getting any signals that tell me that we are going to move up. The only idea that we're going to move up here is from the BART behavior that we're seeing. That's about it. 4 hour time frame here, we do have lower lows in the RSI with lower lows in the price as well. We rejected our overbought zone, and now we're down here. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. Overall, the RSI is very bullish. I mean, it's obvious to see. We got these higher lows here. I don't know. I don't know if it's a problem. I don't like that we rejected the 50. We've got 3 hours, 38 minutes left. I would assume that we do come back down. What I'm getting in the charts is that I think we will go lower than this level. I'm just not convinced that we go below this level, but maybe I should just accept it. Because we're so close. We're so close to the 382, but we just didn't hit it yet, right? We just barely missed it right here. Just barely. So maybe that's what we do. We get a slightly lower low, a double bottom, like a tweezer bottom. And then we recover. I don't know. I want to be clear, in case I'm not, going below this low is not a guarantee. If you're holding out for that, if that's what you're waiting for to buy, is just to go below 0.003, you might be right. It might work out well for you, but if that's the difference, I mean, man, we're talking about a very, very insignificant difference here. Like, less than 10% difference from where we are now. If that's worth it to wait for you, then fine, but I think the upside potential just far exceeds the downside risk, so I have no problem saying buy here, but also saying that, that the price might go just a little bit lower than this low here. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Because I'm saying that doesn't mean that we will go below this low. I'm not completely convinced that we will. I'm not seeing enough indications that suggest that we won't, though. The 1 hour does look a little bit bearish. The 4 hour would allow for it. The stochastics would call for it. And the MACD can go lower and still be fine. Daily time frame, the stochastics are coming down a little bit. That could express a little bit of downside as well. The RSI is rejecting the overbought zone 2 times now. A little bit of a double top there too. That's not ideal. That's actually kind of problematic. But in all fairness, that bearish divergence has already resolved itself. You've already pulled back where the divergence started. So it was problematic. Now it's not. Whole lot of nothing, man. Whole lot of scratching my heads on a lot of these videos today. I've been I feel like in a kind of neutral stance, slightly bearish but neutral stance, right? I guess here, I wouldn't be terribly surprised if we saw a slightly lower price, but just slightly. But if I'm wrong on that, don't hate me. I mean, at the end of the day, we all know in this area, we are expecting to move higher. We're expecting a breakout to the upside. That hasn't changed. That expectation won't change. It hasn't changed today with this drop. It won't change if we go lower. It won't even change if we go below 0.0029. It won't change. The expectation is still to go higher. I just don't see that happening. I don't think that we go below 0.0029. If we do drop from here, I could see us going below 0.003 though. At the end of the day, we're on a path higher. We are going to be breaking out of this range overall to the upside. And the expectation there is that we'll go anywhere from about 3 to 4.5 cents. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Okay. Nothing really new to talk about. It's a long weekend. It's a holiday. People expect crazy things to happen on holidays, but holidays, in my experience, are typically just farts in the wind. They're not anything to worry about, because the people who move the markets around, they're not at their desks today. They're not making trades today, making deals or brokering partnerships. They're not doing anything like that. What they're doing is they're enjoying time with their family. So there's less volume, less liquidity, and the degens are the ones who are the only ones focused on the charts on days like today. So if anything, you get some false price action, which might be more of a testament that this is nothing to worry about at all, and that we don't go lower. But I would expect that this week here, opening up on Tuesday, tomorrow, will probably be very productive, and we will see a very productive finish into this month of January. That's the expectation. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one, okay? Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.